Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me for today's class. So today is Strala, nice easy going, supposed to feel good. So just move in a way that really feels good for you today, not how you feel like you should move. Does that make sense? So whenever you're ready, come to a nice comfortable seated position. Sitting nice and tall, closing down the eyes. Maybe just a slight sway side to side, forwards and backwards, until you find your center, bringing that calmness down with you. Taking a big inhale, reach the arms nice and high. And then as you exhale, just drop the arms down towards the side. Two more like that. So take a big inhale, reach the arms nice and high. Just getting into the breath. And as you exhale, drop the arms down. One last time, take a big inhale, go even taller. This time as you exhale, land the hands on top of the knees. Rolling the shoulders down the spine. Whenever you're ready, just blink the eyes open, nice soft gaze. Dropping the left hand to the left side as you take your big inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, take a big side bend over towards the left. Maybe the left forearms land, maybe it's lifted. Rolling the chest open, maybe rolling it down. Landing your right hand next to the left hand, so just a slight twist. Inhale, lift you all the way up, reach the arms nice and high. And as you exhale, we'll tip it all the way to the right. So right hand drops, and maybe the right forearm's down. Just rolling it down, rolling it open. So you're really using this practice today to explore how the body is and how the breath feels. Drop the left hand down as you turn towards the right. Coming all the way up, reach the arms nice and high. And then as you exhale, land your fingertips back behind you, puff the chest forwards. Nice open chest here, so you can stay here. Maybe the hips will lift. Maybe the head drops back behind you. If it doesn't feel good, then maybe just keep the seat grounded. And then crawling onto your hands and knees, tabletop position. Take it nice and slow. Nice soft movements here. Easy in the joints. Once you arrive here, maybe coming through your cat-cow, or you can take round and round, side to side. Just beginning to open a little bit more into the front of the body and into the spine. Staying here a little bit longer if your belly, your back feels that it needs this. Maybe the shoulder needs a little bit more movement. But if you feel ready, we'll lift it up, downward facing dog. And then once you arrive here, just keep moving into the legs, inviting it into the journey. And then coming back to your center, finding that stillness. As you inhale, reach your right heel. As you inhale, lift your heels nice and high. And then as you exhale, soften. Two more like that. So inhale, lift your heels nice and high. And as you exhale, drop. One last time, inhale, brings your heels nice and high. And as you exhale, down. Inhale, look at the front of you. Easy walk to the top of the mat. Folding forwards. Wiggling around, however feels good for you. Maybe you're adding a little bit more into the arms, so the arms can go with the head if that feels good. Press down the legs, inhale as you all the way up. We'll stand nice and tall. And as you exhale, take a big side bend over towards the right. Inhale as you all the way up, reach the arms nice and high. Exhale, tip it to the other side. And then lifting it all the way up, reach the arms high. And as you exhale, fold forwards. Take a big inhale, long, flat back. As you exhale, let's bend your knees, coming into a chair pose. Whatever that may look like for you today. Press down the feet, take a big inhale, stretch nice and high. And as you exhale, sink in, chair pose. One last time, take a big inhale, grow nice and tall. And as you exhale, sink in, chair pose. This time around, take a big inhale, lift all the way up, stand nice and tall. And then as you exhale, fold forwards. Take a big inhale, long, flat back, lean right as you float your left leg back behind you. Nice, easy warrior three. Maybe rolling around here. Rolling around into the ankles if that feels good. Take it a big inhale, and as you exhale, soften into that right knee as you land your left toes back behind you. Dropping the left knee down. Straighten your front leg, half splits. Maybe walking one way. Maybe opening it up to the other. So you walk the hands back out in front of you as you swing the right leg back behind you. Drop the right toes behind as you just rock forwards and backwards. Maybe wiggling into the hips as well. Adjusting your hands. Coming into that nice plank pose. Take a deep inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, lower halfway down. And then inhale brings you all the way back up. Feel free to keep the left knee off the ground. And as you exhale, lower halfway down. One last time, take a big inhale, lift. And as you exhale, halfway down. And inhale pushes you all the way back up. Three-legged dog, roll it around the hips. And then as you exhale, downward facing dog, 2 feet behind you. Inhale, look at the front of you, easy walk to the top of the mat, folding forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Press down the legs, big inhale, rolls you all the way up, stretch nice and high. And as you exhale, tip it over towards the left. Soften into the knees. Rolling it around if that feels good. Take a big inhale, reach it nice and high. And then as you exhale, tip it to the other side. Big inhale brings you all the way up. And then as you exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. And as you exhale, come back into that chair pose, bend your knees. Nice and soft. So take a big inhale, stretch all the way up. And as you exhale, sink in. Flow with your breath one last time. Take a big inhale, expand and lift. And as you exhale, sink in. This time around, take a big inhale, stand nice and tall. And then as you exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. And as you exhale, lean left, float your right leg back. Warrior three. Keep bending into the left leg as you land your right knee back behind you. We're coming into a half split, so front leg starts to straighten. Maybe this side doesn't feel as good. Maybe the front knee stays a whole lot bent. Walking the hands back out in front of you. And then lean right, swing your left toes back. And then just gently rock forwards and backwards. Coming to adjust yourself into a nice plank pose. Up to you if you want to lift your right knee up, or you can keep it down like me. Maybe you don't want to work as hard today. Take a deep inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, lower halfway down. Maybe the left leg floats. Inhale, lifts. And as you exhale, lower halfway down. One last time. Inhale, lift. Stay nice and strong. And as you exhale, lower halfway down. This time around, the inhale lifts you all the way up. Tuck the right toes under. Float your left leg up through the guitar. Roll it around. And then slowly coming back into your downward facing dog. 2 feet. Take a big inhale, roll your right hip open, float your right leg up. And as you exhale, step your right foot forward, lower lunge. Find a nice wide base, press down the legs. Big inhale lifts you all the way up, high lunge. And as you exhale, sink in. 2 more like that, so take a big inhale, stretch high. And as you exhale, drop. 1 last time, take a big inhale, lift. And then as you exhale, twist towards the right, split the arms nice and wide. Inhale brings you all the way back up, high lunge. And then as you exhale, twist. 1 last time, take a big inhale, reach for the ceiling. And as you exhale, twist. So inhale lifts you all the way up, find your high lunge. And as you exhale, spin the back foot down. Warrior 2, bending into that front knee. Press down the feet, take a big inhale, lift your arms, lift your hips. And then as you exhale, sink in. 2 more like that, so inhale, press high. And as you exhale, drop. 1 last time, take a big inhale, roll it all the way up. This time as you exhale, pivot the right toes towards the long side of the mat. And then folding forwards. Wide leg forward fold. Maybe just bob in between both legs. Again, you can add in the arms, interlace your fingers. Whatever you want here, just go for it. As you inhale, halfway lift. And as you exhale, turn 10 toes towards the top of the mat, lower lunge. Again, find your base, press down the legs. Big inhale rolls you all the way up, high lunge. And then as you exhale, release the hands to the mat. Lean left, slide it into a plank pose, whatever that may look like for you. Take a deep inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, lower yourself all the way down. Inhale brings you all the way back up. And as you exhale, drop all the way down. 1 last time, inhale brings you all the way up. And as you exhale, all the way down. Inhale lifts you all the way back up. And as you exhale, lift it up, downward facing dog. Nice breaths. Sigh it out if you need to. Take a big inhale, roll your left leg open. And as you exhale, step your left foot forward. Nice wide base. Press down the legs, big inhale picks you all the way up, high lunge. And then as you exhale, sink in. 2 more like that. Take a big inhale, lift all the way up. And as you exhale, drop. 1 last time, take a big inhale, grow nice and tall. This time as you exhale, twist towards the left with the arms nice and wide. Inhale rolls you all the way back up. And then as you exhale, twist. 1 more just like that. So take a big inhale, lift. And as you exhale, twist towards the left. So inhale rolls you all the way up, high lunge. And as you exhale, let's spin the back foot down. Opening yourself up, warrior 2. Front knee is bent. Press down the base, take a big inhale, reach it nice and high. And as you exhale, soften. 2 more like that, so inhale, lift high. And as you exhale, let's drop it down. 1 last time, so take a big inhale, grow tall. And then as you exhale, pivot the left toes towards the long side of the mat as you fold it forwards. Maybe taking a different variation, maybe adding a little bit more movement this time. So inhale, halfway lift. And as you exhale, turn 10 toes towards the top of the mat, lower lunge. Find your base, press down the legs, big inhale rolls you all the way up, high lunge. And then as you exhale, land your hands to the mat, coming into a plank pose. Maybe this time round the knees are lifted, maybe this time the knees are dropped. So take a big inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, lower yourself all the way to the ground. Inhale brings you all the way back up. And as you exhale all the way down, one last time, so take a big inhale, lift. Exhale halfway down or all the way down. This time around, inhale lifts you all the way up. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale, roll your right leg nice and high. And as you exhale, land your right foot forward, lower lunge. Find your base, press down the legs big, and I picture you all the way up, high lunge. And as you exhale, sink in. 2 more like that, so inhale, press high. And as you exhale, drop. So take a big inhale, reach even higher. And as you exhale, let's reach it forward, lean forward, lift your back leg up, warrior 3. Maybe the knees are super bent, fingertips can find the ground, whatever feels good. Stay nice and strong, press down the leg, inhale rolls you all the way up, tuck the left knee in. And as you exhale, float it back, warrior 3. 1 more like that, so take a big inhale, brings you all the way high. And as you exhale, float it back, warrior 3. Drop the right fingertips down as you roll it open, half moon. Maybe again, you like to roll it around. Coming the other way, so drop the left fingertips down as you twist towards the right. Keep bending into your right leg. Land your left knee way back behind you. Hands towards the inside of that front foot, lizard lunge. Maybe you just want to wiggle it around into the hips here. Maybe you want to add in a twist. Grab hold of that back ankle or the foot. Whatever feels good for you. And then if you feel ready, scoot your right foot to center. Scoot your left foot in a little bit more. We're coming into that pyramid stretch. The front leg starts to straighten. Maybe rocking forwards and backwards, peeling the right toes up. Inviting whatever needs to be invited here. Then when you're ready, step it back, downward dog. Take a big inhale, reach your left leg nice and high. And as you exhale, step your left foot forward. Nice wide base. Press down the legs big and I'll roll you all the way up, high lunge. And then as you exhale, sink in. 2 more like that, so take a big inhale, grow nice and tall. And then as you exhale, drop. 1 last time, take a big inhale, reach. This time as you exhale, you're gonna reach it forward, lean forwards, float your back leg up, warrior 3. Take whatever variation. Press down the leg big and that brings you all the way up. Roll it around. And then as you exhale, float it back, warrior 3. Again, just like that, nice and easy, big, and that brings you all the way up. And then as you exhale, warrior 3. Dropping the left fingertips down as you roll yourself open towards the right, half moon. Coming the other way, so right fingertips finds the mat, twist yourself towards the left, maybe the left arm reaches, or you can catch a lower back. Again, wherever you are, just keep breathing big and full. Soften a whole lot towards that left leg, and then we'll land it in a lizard lunge. Rolling around. Adding in whatever you need. So whenever you're ready, we're coming back into that pyramid pose. So scoot your left foot to center, lift your hips up, and then folding down towards this front leg. Maybe bouncing between both feet. bringing the hands to the mat. And then we'll step it back, downward dog. Inhale, look at the front of you. Easy walk to the top of the mat, folding forwards. Inhale, long flat back. And as you exhale, fold forwards. Press down the legs big, and I roll you all the way up. Reach the arms nice and high. And as you exhale, bring the hands together, heart center. Spread into the right toes. You're going to lean right. Take a big inhale, float your left leg up. Roll it around in the hips if you like. Stand nice and tall, and as you exhale, tree pose, bringing the foot towards the inside of that leg. Anything you like to do with the arms, just go for it. Wiggle it around. Do what feels good. Inhale, roll your knee back to center, and then as you exhale, float it back, warrior three, whatever variation. And then big inhale brings you all the way back up, stay nice and strong. And then as you exhale, warrior three. One last time, so take a big inhale, brings you all the way up. And then as you exhale, warrior three. This time around, take a big inhale, lift all the way up, roll the knee in. You can stay here. If you like, maybe the left leg will stretch. Woo. Or maybe it will come forwards. You can add in a dancer's pose, whatever feels good for you. Maybe you just catch the knee. Take a big inhale, stand even taller, and as you exhale, move through the warrior three. Bend into your front leg, land your left knee back behind you. Scoot your right foot over towards the left, bringing it into a pigeon pose. You can stay nice and tall. Roll it around if you like. Wiggle side to side. Slowly dropping down, whatever you've got. And coming all the way up, you're going to lean right, swing your left leg around, hug the left knee in. Maybe staying here. Maybe you like to cradle the shin, cradle the foot, rock it side to side. Maybe you'd like to stretch again this left leg in front of you. Maybe add in a nice big twist. Whatever feels good. And then we'll retrace the steps. So lean right, swing your left leg around. Bringing the hands to the mat and just slide your way back into that downward facing dog. Take a big inhale, roll all the way out, plank pose. And as you exhale, wave it back, downward dog. Two more like that. Inhale, roll forwards. Exhale back. One last time, inhale brings you forward. And as you exhale, wave it back. Shift the gaze out in front of you. Slowly walk to the top of the mat, folding forwards. As you inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Press down the legs big, and that brings you all the way up. Reach the arms high. Exhale, bringing the hands together. You're going to lean left and then tuck your right knee in. Roll it around maybe. Stand nice and tall. So take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, tree pose, bringing the foot towards the inside of that leg. Just make sure it's never on top of the knee so we can keep healthy in our knee joints. Coming back to center, take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, float your right leg back behind you, warrior three. Inhale brings you all the way back up, nice and easy. And as you exhale, warrior three. One last time, so take a big inhale, brings you all the way up. And as you exhale, float it back, warrior three. This time around, take a big inhale, brings you all the way up, roll the knee in. Maybe you want to stay here, open the hips if you like. Maybe you want to stretch the leg towards the right. Maybe bring it forwards. Maybe add in that back bend, so whatever you've got. Standing nice and tall, take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, move through the warrior three, bend into that left leg as you land your right knee back. Scoot your foot over, coming into a pigeon pose. Relaxing back in, sway, breathe. So start leaning left as you swing this right leg around. Maybe just hug that right knee in. Maybe you'd like to extend. You can cradle again. Maybe add in a twist. This time around, we'll bring the soles of the feet together. So take a big inhale, sit nice and tall. You can stay where you're at. If it feels good, you feel ready, you can always begin to lean on forwards. Maybe rock one way, rock the other. Coming all the way back as you tap the fingertips behind you. Puff the chest forwards, just open back into the front. And then lift all the way up. Extend your right leg long. Keep that left foot tucked in. You can ground it and cross it over if you like, completely up to you. Right hand drops on top of the left knee wherever you are. So take a deep inhale, find your length, and as you exhale, twist. Coming back through center, extend your left leg long, tuck your right foot in. Take a deep inhale, and then as you exhale, twist. And then coming back through center. Come back into a nice comfortable seat. Closing down the eyes. And release everything. Soften back into your breath and into the mind. You can stay here as long as you need to. If you feel ready to move on, take a big inhale, reach your arms nice and high. And as you exhale, hands together, heart center, as you bow the head forwards. Showing love and gratitude to yourself and to this practice. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.